Well, Ross wasn't put in there because of any perceived threat. We had no idea anything was in the offing. I sent her in there because of something the Home Secretary asked me to look into. Quietly.
Which is?
Some rumblings he heard from an American contact. Dangerous rumblings. High-powered meeting in Switzerland. Talk of the need for change.
Change can be good.
Not this change. I thought the Bendorf group might be involved.
Hence Ross.
Hence Ross. Although she has no idea of the exact reason she was put in there. As does no one else here. Except you. I'm going to need you today, Ruth.
I damn well hope so.
The fun begins.
Harry.
Home Secretary, we have a situation with the Bendorf group.
What do you mean, a situation?
They've been taken hostage by armed terrorists.
What, all of them?
We believe so, yes. Ros Myers is with them.
You do realize who we're dealing with? Those men have the power to influence political decisions that can affect every person in the country.
We're doing everything we can.
Du bringst Schande über unsere Familie.
Halt's Maul, lass mich doch in
Wie
Ruhe.
kannst du damit leben?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calme-toi, hein? You'll get your chance, Ninochka.
I don't know how much they're paying you to do this, but look around you. Whatever you're getting, we can do much better. We can double it, triple it.
Watch and learn, Leon. Today you will see the true cost and the true value of money. The world is changing. We are not all for sale anymore.
Some of us have woken up. Rudy, how are we doing?
Almost ready.
Tell me about this lift.
It goes 15 metres down into a panic room, which is sealed in reinforced concrete.
The lift's the only way in and out.
Right, well, we need to know who's in that panic room. Get Harry to authorize a satellite thermal sweep of the building.
Tarek, there's got to be a phone down there somewhere for them to call out, some kind of emergency secure line.
Tarek's running a GPS on the telecoms. We'll pick up every line within 100 yards.
Let's get set up.
Yep.
Hey. You left early.
Well, you know how it is. Evil masterminds to defeat.
Shame. I was hoping you could come play hooky with me.
Listen, maybe now's not the time.
Why? What's going on?
I've got to go. So the thermal image should tell us who's alive.
Well, we know there are 8 Bendorf members. There's Roz, the security staff. There are at least 25 people down there.
What are they doing?
Tarek, can you enhance screen right? Looks like they're drilling something into the structural columns.
They're rigging the building with explosives.
Harry, I've managed to break the encryption around Ashington's CCTV. The footage shows who arrived for the meeting.
It's B.S. Cheng, China's $60 billion man. Then we get Simeon Tarasovich, Russian steel magnate. Thomas Mickelson.
Ah, yes. New York's finest. Big player in oil and gas. Are all 8 members of the Bendorf accounted for?
Yes, Gavitsky was the last to arrive.
Do we know how the terrorists got in?
Yeah, through Gavitsky. More specifically, his niece, Nina.
What about the others?
I've ID'd the leader as Finn Lambert, 32, French origin.
He doesn't care whether we see who he is or not.
Never a good sign.
Lambert's been involved for years as a political activist, cautioned at the G20 protests, arrested last year for vandalizing the property of a disgraced banker.
A regular anti-capitalist crusader, then?
Well, no, he's more than that. His parents were involved with a French left-wing terror group called Action Directe. He's been going to protest since he was in nappies. At 17, he won scholarships to Oxford and the Sorbonne, but he was thrown off every course for arguing with his tutors.
What about his sidekicks?
The guy with the heavy arms is Rudy Korn. He's a prodigy. Won gold at the Moscow Maths Olympiad 2 years ago. He and Lambert have been inseparable since university. We're running checks on the others.
Lambert may be bright, but it doesn't explain how he went from small-time protester to storming the Bendorf in under a year. What about the room?
Only one way in, the lift, which which they've disabled and they control from the inside. They didn't skimp on the specs. Carbon fiber doors, reinforced springing, rock solid.
The walls?
16 inches of reinforced concrete all around. Picture them in one of those big walk-in safes in a Swiss bank. That's what we're dealing with. Hang on, the phone line in the bunker, we have the number.
The last one?
Yes.
How long?
3 minutes.
Good. Bye-bye, Hampstead, eh?
My name's Simon Rose. I'm authorized to speak to you on behalf of the British government. What do you want?
How do you know we want anything?
We're holding innocent people down there. I'm guessing it's not a slumber party.
Innocent. Is that what you would call them?
Or what would you call them?
Have you ever heard of a village in Somalia called Maranjama?
No, I haven't.
It's a shame. Because a year ago, 280 people died there. Because someone in this room decided that their lives were worth less than it cost to build a waste treatment plant at his refinery upriver from it. You call that innocent?
I'm sure it's more complicated than that.
No, it's simple. 1% of the world's population controls 95% of its wealth. And for 40 years, nobody's had the balls to do anything about it.
Why don't you tell me what you want?
Maybe some pizzas later. In the meantime, if we need anything, you'll be the first to know.
We're good to go.
Mr. Mikkelsen, if you would like to join us, please. Please, join us!
Harry, some of the blogs we've been monitoring, protest blogs, anti-globalization rants, you know the spec. They've been going haywire the last 10 minutes.
Saying what?
Something about staying tuned for a major in it. Hang on, there's another one. It's directing traffic to a website. Okay. Not exactly Facebook numbers, but impressive, nevertheless. Everyone's posting links and they all connect to the same webcast. Okay, it's loading.
Okay.
A lot of you will be familiar with this gentleman. Our first guest, Thomas Mikkelsen. Born 17th of November 1951 in Bryan, New York. Graduated from Yale, summa cum laude, 1972. Followed by an MBA from Wharton 3 years later. Currently ranked by Forbes as number 23 in the world's rich list. Interests ranging from, well, pretty much everything. Oh. This is his mansion in Greenwich, Connecticut. This is his yacht and his other yacht. And yes, this is another yacht.
What the hell are they doing?
They're putting him on trial, Harry.